All praise to the Most High, cause He saved me. All praise to the Most High.
Good morning, breakfast. We got sriracha sauce, chocolate milk or protein shake, and then we got 4 eggs. Kind of a big bag today. Avocado, sriracha sauce, and then sausage. Day 39. So on day 39, this video is going to be a little bit different just because I don't have much planned today. I didn't have much planned today. Kind of just chilled in the house and relaxed and enjoyed, the weekend off from work. But this video, I do want to let you guys know how the month of May went for me. I'm gonna show you guys, statistics, some lessons, what I did well, what I could work on, my intentions going into the month of June and so on. So just jumping right into it. This is what I completed this morning. It took me roughly an hour or so. But first, normally I always attach a screenshot. So if you look at the screenshot here, so I did go on the losing streak this month. So as you can see, my trade frequency this month, I took 8 trades this month. And as you can see, I didn't have not one profitable trading day until this past week, May 28th. But on May 1st, I took a total of 2 trades. Risk management wasn't in plan this day because if I take 2 trades a day, I should be risking. Actually, never mind. Take that back. Risk management wasn't checked because I risk 1% per trade. So I did under risk slightly. If I took 2 trades, both at 1%, and they both did not play out, then it should have been minus 2%. So risk was okay this week. So week 1 down 1.57%. Second week of May, I was down 1% pretty much. This is just commission. Week 3, 1%. Again, this is commission. Last week, I was down 0.35%. And then just this past week, I made 0.03%. So as you can see, risk management wasn't checked this entire month. And I think that's mainly because, I don't know, I just really want to not lose my funded account. It's my first funded account ever, keep that in mind. So it's just like, in a way, it's forced me to trade differently. And yeah, you can say, it's a fear of losing the account. But again, that fear of losing the account, my first funded account, is kind of keeping my risk management in check. And for that, I am grateful for it, I think in the month of March, I was down like 6.58%. Let me just double check. I think it was 6.58%. Yeah. Pretty much it was just like this one profitable day, losing streak. So, but instead, again, like risk was managed this month. So, anyways, getting back to it. So I took a total of 8 trades that I'll go over in a minute. Not too much in depth, but just showing you guys briefly of how my trades were this month. So I took a total of 8 trades. And then I always include my YouTube video links because along with my trade progress, my own trading journey, I also do keep track of just like how my YouTube journey is going. Especially with this series I've been doing for the past 2 months or so, and I don't really plan on ending it no time soon, to be honest. Just because I am seeing great results from this series, and honestly, I really am enjoying the process of documenting my trading journey and putting it out to the public on YouTube. I think it'll be cool, like, to look back on these videos, like 3, 4, 5 years from now, and be like, wow, like, I came a long way. So for me, like, this YouTube that I'm doing, it, like, to me, I look at it as also another form of journaling. So this is also why I do include it here. But as you can see, I wasn't as consistent on YouTube this month. My goal going into this series, documenting my journey of becoming a day trader, is to post 1 video a day. 1 video every day. And there's 31 days this month. And I posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I posted about 13 videos this month. So as you can see, my frequency on YouTube has been a lot less than intended. So that's definitely something to work on going in the month of June. I think I think my thing is, going into the series, I told myself, like, at least for now, since I want to be posting daily, I was going to focus on quantity over quality. So just getting one video out a day. But I think I kind of get so wrapped up in the process of like editing and things like that, to the point where, like, mainly for me lately, it's been quality over quantity. So, and eventually, yes, I do want my videos to get to a point where it is quality over quantity. But for now, again, that's not my main goal. My main goal is to just document my journey and grow my channel. So, and just attract more like-minded believers that are also traders to my YouTube channel. So, in that case, if I want to be pumping out one video a day, truly, long term, I need to focus on quantity over quality. So I'm going to try to implement that more going into the month of June, and not get so wrapped into editing and things like that. Like, am doing a good job, and I am seeing progress when it comes to my editing, and for that I am grateful. But again, it's just like sometimes it's I don't know, I feel like sometimes I feel like I put more time into YouTube over my personal trading journey, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, both are important to me, but again, trading is like my number one priority, and then also YouTube is like my second. So going into the month of June, I'm going to focus more so, again, quantity over quality, and then hopefully that way I can continue to, or not continue, but I can start to really post one video a day, whether that's 2-minute video, 5-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute video, things like that. So anyways, let's move on from the YouTube video links. So performance metrics. So I had a total trading day. I had 5 trading days total. At one winning trading day, that was just this past Wednesday, May 28th. I had 4 losing days. I don't really look at this that much, to be honest. But total number of trades, 8. Number of winning trades, 3. Number of losing trades, 5. Max consecutive wins, 2. Max consecutive losses, 4. Average hold time, 11 minutes. Average for all trades. Average hold time for winning trades, 2 minutes. I'll go into this in a minute as well, about this past trading week. Average hold time for losing trades, 17 minutes. So those are the statistics. Okay, so some things I did well on. So risk management this month was on point. I was on a losing streak pretty much for the entirety of this month. However, even with me being on a losing streak and executing 8 trades this month, I only ended the month being down 3.94%. I'm thankful for this, because this shows growth on my end as a trader, especially with work, not letting emotions take over logic when I am incorrect on a trade idea. March 2025 is a good example. So I just showed you guys. In March, I was down 6.58%, almost a full 7%. That 6.58% in March easily could have been around a 3% or 4% loss for the month if I had better risk management. I think with me actually for the first time trading on a funded account, it's made me want to take better care of the account, because I know how this account can put me in a better position financially if I play my cards right. So it's the really not wanting to lose my first funded account that has kept my risk management in check this month. So that's one thing I did good on, was my risk management. Second thing I did good on this month, I would say that I gained back my confidence towards the end of the month, specifically on March 28th. I was gaining hope again when it comes to me working on getting my funded account out of drawdown. As you guys know, going into this week, so I have a $50K funded account with Top Step, right? The maximum loss limit is $2,000. Once that maximum loss limit is hit, I lose a funded account. And going into this week, my balance was in drawdown, my balance was I was down $1,985 on the account. So even placing one contract on a micro, like trading micro now, like M in the Q, with one contract, even like $15 already, that's not really a lot of breathing room. So Wednesday when I took those 2 trades, I was like, okay, look, well, I don't really have that much breathing room, so if I am going to take 2 trades, or if I am going to trade today, then it's going to be quick scalps, like literally in and out, like within a minute, because not within a minute, but like within a few minutes, just because, again, I think the goal for right now is just to slowly but surely come out of drawdown on the account. And I don't like to trade that way, like scalping like within 5 minutes. Like, I don't like trading that way. It's just, I don't think it's good for the psychology, for my psychology long term. But I don't know. It's like right now where I'm at, I don't really have a choice, until I just get a little bit more breathing room on that account. But those 2 trades, I think I made a total of like $25 on Wednesday. So instead of being down $15 from the maximum loss limit, I'm like 30 something like that. But yeah, that was pretty much that. So I think next week I'm gonna do a little bit more quick scalps to, again, slowly but surely come out of drawdown. And then after that, I think I should be good to, like, say if I place one good trade, then I'll be back at break even on my funded account. So see when it comes to that. So areas for improvement. So my patience on waiting for high probability setups. I took way too many no probability setups this month, mainly due to a lack of patience, and it cost me, hence the losing streak. Another thing I could practice on is practicing humility. I can be more intentional with this when it comes to trading. Humility in day trading is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked traits a trader can cultivate. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. And then some examples is, number 1, humility accepts you won't always be right. So the markets are unpredictable. No matter how good a strategy, you will take losses. Losses in the market are inevitable. The best traders in the world take losses, right? So humility reminds you that being wrong is part of the game, not a blow to your ego. Instead of over trading or revenge trading, the humble trader accepts the loss, journals it, and moves on. Now I put a Bible verse I can relate. James chapter 4 verse 6. God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. Number 2, humility keeps you teachable. Pride says, I already know enough. Humility says there's always more to learn. The most consistent traders are students for life. They seek feedback, refine their strategy, and are willing to evolve. The moment you think you've mastered the market is the moment they humble you. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. I'm reading a lot of Proverbs lately too. Number 3, humility respects risk. A humble trader knows they're not invincible. They use proper risk management. Over leveraging or trading without a stop loss is rooted in pride. It assumes you know what the market would do. A humble trader honors the fact that uncertainty is always present. Number 4, humility calms the ego. You're not better because you had a green day. You're not a failure because you had a red one. Humility detaches your identity from your performance and keeps you grounded. It helps you remain calm, objective, and centered in Christ, not in your P&L. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 33. The fear of the Lord teaches wisdom. Humility precedes honor. Number 5, humility leans on God, not just charts. You can do all the technical analysis in the world, but true peace in trading comes from knowing your identity is rooted in Christ, not your performance. A humble trader doesn't idolize money, strategy, or success, but submits their journey to God. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Commit your works to the Lord, and your plans will be established. So going into the month of June, I'm definitely going to practice humility a lot more, and then taking more high probability setups. Lessons learned. This is just pretty much this in short, to be honest. But I put practice humility. I am okay with adjusting my trading temporarily to get my funded account out of drawdown. Consistently taking low probability trades definitely does add up for sure. So what can I replicate or improve next month? Number 1, consistency with my daily journals. Consistency with my daily trade commentaries. Complete my trade recaps the exact same day that a trade is taken. Consistency with posting on YouTube. With my personal trading journey, with Navy obligations, I think it's safe to say that where I'm currently at right now in life, my main focus needs to be quantity over quality. I already touched up on this a little bit, but here it goes. My focus since I've started my series on YouTube has been quality over quantity, and that's the main reason to why I haven't been posting every day like I would really like to, like what I intend to do. So going into the month of June, I'm going to do my best to switch my mindset to quantity over quality, since my main goal when it comes to my channel is consistency. So the overall summary for the month of May is that May was not a horrible month. Is it unfortunate that I was on a losing streak for majority of the month? Definitely. But what's more important is that I don't let this month define me as a trader. One month does not define me as a trader. I'm taking away some losses from the month of May, and I know what I need to intentionally work on in the month of June. Humility is going to be a big practice for me next month, not just in my trading journey, but also in my relationship with God. As a trader, and specifically for someone like myself that wants to go full time one day, it's important that I don't get too comfortable, because the market can and will humble anyone at any given moment. So I got humbled big time this month, because I came into the month of May thinking that there's no way that I'm not going to get my first payout this month from my funded account, and then next thing you know, I'm on a losing streak. Becoming a funded trader is a huge accomplishment, and I am proud of myself for reaching that goal last month in April. Typo right here. However, becoming a funded trader is literally just the beginning. If anything, I need to be doubling down on my daily journals, on my trade recaps, on my daily trade commentaries. I need to really lock in now more than ever, because a lot of traders get funded, but not a lot of traders can keep their funded account and consistently extract payouts from that funded account. Therefore, I need to make sure that I am doing what 90% of other traders aren't doing, because that is what's going to keep me in the game long term. So that is my entire May recap. Hopefully you guys can take something away from that. If I go to my year-to-date results, this is how I'm looking so far. One second. Let me get my calculator out real quick. So in January, I made a total of 4.77%. February, 3.89%. March, I lost 6.58%. And then April, I gained a total of 10.25%. And then this month, I was down 3.94%. So far for the year of 2025, my percentage is 8.39% gain. So overall, this year is not a bad year. So far it's still doing good. That's 5 months down. We got 7 more to go. 2025 so far, it's not a bad year. And that's another important thing. It's just like, don't measure yourself off of one trading month, like this or just this. Like, it's not one trading month that defines you as a trader. You want to look at yourself from like a quarterly perspective. A yearly perspective is, I think, the best, to be honest. Like, again, March so far has been the worst month for me, and this May was my second unprofitable month this year. However, I am still up 8.39% for the year, so I'm still having a good year. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's important to understand that even the good traders, the best traders, like, they have losing months, they have losing streaks. But again, as long as your risk management is in check and you make sure your wins are more than your losses, then you'll be good, honestly. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel good going to June. I feel like I'm gonna perform a lot better. I'm not gonna go into June with the intention of I'm gonna get my first payout. I'm literally just gonna be a student, remain humble, again, practice humility, let the market communicate itself to me. The market tells a story, but if you're too caught up in imposing your will on the market, or the market has to do this, the market has to do that, it's just like you're blocking out what the market's telling you, because you're so fixated on what you want to see. So next month of June, I practice that a lot more, because honestly, or this month where I went wrong, it's just, honestly, it was just, as you can see, like, I've taken like so many low probability setups, like 2-star, 1-star, 1-star, 3-star, 1-star, 2-star. Like, I've been taking low probability trades this month, and honestly, that's why this month was a losing month for me, where I was just down overall 3.94%. But if I did focus on high probability setups, 4-star, 5-star, then this month will be a different month. honestly. But it's all good. You know, we take away lessons, and that's how we become better, by just learning from ourselves and from our mistakes. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different, but I definitely want to keep you guys up to date with where I'm currently at in my trading journey, and then what are my intentions going into the month of June. But I'll talk to you all in tomorrow's video.